Live from Austin, Texas, with host Rosie Newberry. Local trends, shopping, and more. This is Studio 512.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Texas Wine Auction Foundation. Hey everybody, wine lovers, listen up. There is an upcoming event that you don't want to miss. Dave Bryant is joining us to tell us more about the event that he co-founded called the Texas Wine Auction Foundation, a very cool thing. Dave, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. And you were born and raised in Napa Valley, so you know wine inside and out.
I do.
Yeah, but you came here to Texas to put down some roots. What drew you to our wine growing area?
So Texas is it's an amazing wine growing area because you have such a giant state that you can really find any type of microclimate and great place to grow grapes anywhere in the state. But what drew us here is the opportunity out in Fredericksburg. Growing like crazy, and it kind of reminded me, my family, as Napa Valley in the 1980s or 90s.
Oh man, when I heard from my in-laws that it was free to go to tastings. I've been to Napa Valley in the last couple of years. That's no longer the case.
Not free anymore. In fact, those were the good old days.
The good old days. Okay, talk to us about what the Texas Wine Auction Foundation supports, because it's actually two really cool different arms.
Yeah, it's an amazing organization that we co-founded a few years ago. We support sustainability within Texas wine industry. So we fund all kinds of cool things through the Texas A&M AgriLife Extension, as well as things like scholarships and fun things for kids to try and keep them in our industry. But the heart and soul really is all about mental health. Mm-hmm. So within Fredericksburg and Gillespie County and kind of the greater Hill Country area, we've worked really, really hard to kind of identify what the needs were. And so if you're a hospitality professional, you work in a vineyard or work at a winery or a hotel, you can come to us and we will help refer you out to agencies that we fund in part and in whole to help you with counseling and professional growth and all these cool things that I think really helps the people that end up helping you when you come out to visit Fredericksburg.
Wonderful. When I think about customer service, because I've had a lot of customer service jobs, I think about the fact that a smile cannot leave your face while you're on shift the entire time. Yep. And sometimes that can be really draining, even have a negative impact on your mental health. What are some of the services that you found that people are really needing?
So those mental health and the counseling services have been amazing. So we've funded and helped 300 individuals within our industry go and do these counseling services and gotten amazing feedback on helping them with their stress levels, helping them with their blood pressure, helping them deal with things that maybe aren't necessarily associated with the wine industry, but in other areas of their life to make them more fulfilled and more happy, and ultimately, hopefully help them be better servers and winemakers and people out there growing grapes.
Absolutely, and better creative minds, because Fredericksburg, as you said, is still a growing area. Yeah. My family just came in town. They could not believe how many wineries there are out there now. How have funds raised to date? And I'm going to say $750,000 in the last 3 years. Huge. Impacted the community. What do you feel like is the feedback there?
So we've deployed a lot of those funds, and we still have some in reserve that we're using for innovative things. Like our big announcement this year is we're funding actual counselors to go into the Fredericksburg ISD middle school and high schools.
Lovely.
So we'll pay for that in partnership with Create Healthy, which is Methodist Hospital in Fredericksburg. But we've been able to do all kinds of cool things. We're working on creating new American viticultural areas, which are really, really neat, and they kind of help to better define our industry from a grape growing standpoint. Sustainability projects through Texas A&M, doing research projects of how much water are we using, what's the soil types, how can we really try and make the best Texas wine possible, but also give it a sustainable future. And then, we've founded things like Grafted, which is a women's empowerment kind of group that we help fund, and it really helps kind of create paths and help women that are in the wine industry to become more prominent within the industry.
Because right now it is a minority, isn't it?
It is, but there's some phenomenal men, obviously, but there's so many amazing women, and the dirty little secret in the wine industry is that women actually have way more taste buds than men do. So this goes back to hunter-gatherer days, right? Guys were out there clubbing stuff. Women were tasting berries and making sure that they weren't poisonous. Right? So not only are they probably smarter than we are, they actually have more taste buds, which makes them. But it makes them phenomenal winemakers, great tasters of wine, and with everything going on in Fredericksburg and all the parties and the bachelorettes, there's definitely lots of wine to drink.
Absolutely. Good sommeliers. I love that. All right. Talk to me about what's unique about your upcoming auction. There's a silent and a live version, but basically you want to take the stuffiness out of it.
Yeah, there's no pretentiousness in I think most of Texas wine. We've all been to, being in the wine industry, I've been to a bunch of wine events, and a lot of them are very snooty.
Noses
that's
in the
that's
air.
not at all what we're trying to do. We throw a party first. We want to have fun. Obviously, we want to raise as much money as possible, but we're using local chefs to create phenomenal meals. We have over 40 wineries involved this year, so you can come taste wines from 40 different wineries, which is tough to do in one place a lot of the time.
Sure is.
And we, the silent auction, I think we're at 80 or 90 items now. We'll have 15 live auction items, trips to other wine regions, crazy giant bottles, all kinds of really cool things that go to support our causes through the 501c3.
Where it's like a Jeroboam,
So-
the wine bottles get huge and then they get like king names.
Yeah, so we've actually started this year one. We do a 15 liter, right, which is like, it's a giant bottle of wine. And this year I think we've got 19 different wineries that we blended their wine to go into one bottle. So it's an incredibly special bottle. Our favorite sponsor has bought it 3 years in a row, and he's told us this year he's not going to do it. But I still am holding hope that I think he's going to make it happen.
Okay, and of course, KXAN's own Erica Brennis is going to be emceeing it, so we want to give a shout out to her. And then real quickly, just remind me, limited tickets, what's the date? We want people to get in.
Saturday, April 26th, in Fredericksburg at Archway Resort. Amazing spot. Again, limited tickets. We're down to I think 15 tickets left. So get your tickets now. If you can't join us in person, you can go to the TexasWineAuctionFoundation.com or TexasWineAuction.com to donate, to check out these silent auction items, as well as, give us a call when you're coming to Fredericksburg. Come hang out and have a good time.
Yeah, you guys are doing some really cool stuff for the ground and for the people too. All right, we really appreciate your time, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, get your tickets for the event now. As you heard, those tickets are running low. Head to TexasWineAuction.com to learn more. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Texas Wine Auction Foundation. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Playwise Partners. Hey y'all, Easter is just around the corner, and if you're looking for some fun Easter basket ideas, toy expert Rachel Griffin is here to show us different theme baskets for creating exciting gifts that promise to make the holiday extra super special. So Rachel, first of all, good morning and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Yes, Easter is right around the corner, and I have some great basket alternatives. So instead of the sugar rush, we get the playtime rush.
Sounds good to me. Okay, the first set of toys you want to talk to us about is for all the little builders out there. We could even say kind of STEM oriented.
Yes. So the first one I have here is Magnetiles. And Magnetiles is the original building set. And what is so great about this line is this is the travel set. This is a 26-piece set of micro mags. And what's amazing about micro mags, number one, they are completely compatible with your regular Magnetile style, but this is perfect for play on the go because the tin itself that you can play with, which is perfect for backpacks, restaurant, the airport, the back of the car, you name it, is a great building base because it's metal, so the Magnetiles stick to it, but also it's great storage for when you have to get going. Also in that building category, we have Builder. This is a brand new building brick system from Jazzwares, and what I love about this is it is a combination of building bricks and Squishmallows, everybody's favorite thing. Everybody loves Squishmallows. So now you have it in a building block set. And what is really cool about this is it's got this cute little squishable belly inside from Squishmallows that makes it, it's called a squish brick. So it really builds that building brick play to life with your favorite characters. And what I have shown here, because it's baseball season, we have the Mallow Stadium. And then, of course, we have our little fun characters as well. So this is great. And these building sets are also compatible with all other bricks that are out there.
You actually told me I'm not as in tune with the kids as you are. WWE is a really big trend right now. Can you tell us a little bit about why and what the toys are you have for the WWE superfan?
Oh, yes. So WWE is huge. I mean, it's been huge for forever, but this year it's John Cena's last year. So he is out and about having a great time. And he just did what's called a heel turn. So he went from being a good guy to a bad guy. So what we have for you is the Rumble Champs. So these two are fighting puppets. They're handles that you can just bump and then they pump their arms out, and they have noises and action noises, so you can fight with your little brother or sister, which is great. And the other cool item that we have here, this is the splats heads. So these you can either throw on the ground, you can throw them against the wall, and they distort and change your favorite WWE character into a very funny looking face. It's really cool. And there's different sizes. There's this regular size, and then there's also the blind bags. And there's 6 different characters to collect of your favorite WWE characters.
I'm going to age myself, but it reminds me a little bit of Stretch Armstrong, so I'm really enjoying that toy. All right. Now, Easter baskets are usually filled with sweets, but if parents are looking for some candy alternatives, what do you have?
So that is the beauty. So speaking of an old Stretch Armstrong, we have the Crystal Gummy Bear. So this guy will stretch 3 times its size. It's perfect for, for those older kids, for teens, for tweens. And it is great because it's got these cute little gummy bears inside. It's very soft. It looks like a gummy bear, so we don't want you to eat it, but it is very cute and cuddly. And again, it stretches so large, 3 times the size, and it's just really fun tactile play.
Absolutely. Anything else?
Absolutely. We have Pretty Sweets because this is pretty sweet. This is a cute little doll and cupcake vending machine that kids can play with. So it's really cool. You can design and play your own cupcakes. You pop them in the vending machine and you push the button and out they will come. But what is also great about this is that the dolls are super cute, super fun, and their clothes are interchangeable.
Oh, sounds good to me. Okay, lots of great ideas today. Where can people go for more information?
PlayWisePartners.com.
Sounds good. All right, Rachel, thank you so much. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Learn more about these toys and more at PlayWisePartners.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Playwise Partners. Welcome back, everybody. Are you looking to support local and be more sustainable as we edge ever closer to Earth Day? Harper Sage has just opened at Parker and Scott, and Mallory Milan is joining us to tell us more, along with a friend of the show, Jess Hazley. We're happy to have them both. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, Mallory, we're coming to you first. Harper Sage, we featured on the show before because I was obsessed with the jumpsuits. Talk to us a little bit about what it is y'all do.
Yeah, absolutely. So Harper Sage is a conscious fashion a brand, and we are creating clothing for multifaceted women. So soft whimsy, bold spirit, and something that we're really proud about is that we're working with a woman-owned factory in India. And so all of our pieces, the founder Megs goes overseas, personally is picking out the fabric, touching it, making sure it's the highest quality natural fibers, picking out all of the pieces like this wooden button, the little flower buttons on my dress, and ensuring that the products are perfect for our people back here in the US.
And paying good wages along the way.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that the Harper / Sage is really cool because to your point, it is kind of a duality.
Absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head. That's one of our words.
A couple of personalities going on. So
is.
could you explain that real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's where the soft whimsy and bold spirit come from. So Harper, typically as we're looking at our dresses, they're usually Harper, and this is our chestnut meadow dress. So this one is the soft whimsy side, but then as we look at our Sage pieces that are more bold spirited, they're more for, bold adventures. Those are the kind of different personality sides because individuals are multifaceted. They are not just, one side every day, even multiple times a day. They may be like, yeah, a dress works for me today, and then I want to wear this button down tomorrow.
I don't want to quote Shrek this early in the morning, but people are onions, right?
Yes, they are.
We've got a lot of layers. We've got a lot of complexity.
Yes.
But the jumpsuit y'all are known for, and so talk to me a little bit about your spring drop.
Yeah, absolutely. So something that we're really proud about is that to help with our ensuring of not overproducing our clothing is we do small batches. And so these are some of our pieces in our spring drop. We make a finite quantity, and the jumpsuit that you're holding is one of our tried and true, but it's in a new shade, and that color is pesto.
Well, yes. I think if I were assigning color names, that's exactly what I would call it.
Color.
I love it.
Yes.
I love this green color.
Yes.
I think it's gorgeous. Okay. And I want to ask Jess, Parker and Scott is all about sustainability.
Yeah.
Come fill up, your laundry detergent in refillable jugs and that sort of thing.
Yes.
You guys are kind of a general store of
Yes.
sorts. centered around sustainability. So why was Harper Sage a good fit?
Great question. We were fans of each other before we actually opened the shop. We have very similar ethos. I like to say we have the same customer, they just haven't met yet. So it just made sense to do something together and show our community that we are focused on community, making a better community.
Making a better community. I like that. Okay, Mallory, we've seen a couple of pieces here, but we haven't seen everything because you have a kids line launching just in time for Mother's Day.
We do. So that's the Harper Sage Little Whims line for kids that will be coming out very soon. So if you like the dress that I'm wearing, if you like pieces like this one I grabbed earlier, you can expect little separate sets for kids. And if you love that pesto jumpsuit,
I was about to say,
I know,
am I
we need
seeing
a
the
t-shirt.
same little pattern here?
I know, exactly. We've got lots of pieces, but
How sweet.
especially if you have one of our tried and true utility jumpsuits like you picked up earlier, you can expect a mini version for your little one.
Oh, how cute would those pictures be?
Yeah,
Okay.
mommy and me matching.
I love that. And Jess, actually, you're going to be doing something to help out.
Yes.
You're pairing the line that's coming out with curated items from the store.
Yeah, specially curated, eco-friendly kids toys, so that way when mom is shopping, the little one can have something to keep them busy.
Well, and speaking of, Easter's not far, and of course the Easter Bunny does the majority of the work. But if anybody's looking to fill maybe an Easter basket, can they stop by and do a little shopping with you?
Absolutely. We have sweet treats, we have all of the lovely little toys to fill the Easter basket, anything you would need, and books as well.
And books, and that you made that transition for me really easy because you've got an upcoming book event.
We do. I'm very excited about this one. This is the second time we're hosting this author. Her name's Brianna Wiest, and she is promoting her recent book, The Life That's Waiting. So this will be hosted in our new space on this Thursday from 6 to 9. 6 to 9, and our friends at Burlap and Twine will be passing out mini bouquets as well. So it's going to be
sweet.
a giant love fest.
Oh, I like that. The Life That's Waiting. Can you talk to me? It sounds like it's maybe something I should read to improve my life.
Yes, absolutely. I think all of her books are really well written and focus on, it can meet you wherever you are in life. Specifically this one, it is stepping into the life that's waiting for you.
Oh, okay. I like the sound of that. All right. And so just with the little bit of time that we've got left, Jess, if somebody hasn't been to the store before, what can they expect when they walk through the doors?
Modern spin on a general store. We have a little bit of everything, anything you need from cleaning your house to cleaning your body to yummy, yummy snacks.
So many.
Yeah.
And do you need to have, started a sustainable lifestyle before you walk in?
No, we can help you get there, and it's small steps to make a bigger impact. It's really not a huge undertaking that you have to do, and we're here to guide you along the way.
Yeah, the guidance is really important,
Yes.
and her husband Ian helps out a lot. All right, and Mallory, just with the last few seconds we have here too, if somebody hasn't shopped Harper Sage before, what would you tell them about just giving you all a look, seeing what you have to offer, especially now that you've got a physical presence?
Yeah, absolutely. So having the flagship space on Burnett along with the Outpost with Parker and Scott, it really feels like you're walking into, hey, I want to be a part of the Harper Sage, ethos lifestyle with Parker and Scott. And so I think the fact that we've got accessories, we've got all of the wonderful gifts and snacks with Parker and Scott, it's great because you can come in, you can try on the clothes. We do free shipping and free returns because we have been an e-commerce online brand since the beginning. But being able to come in, feel the incredible fabrics, feel how lightweight and breathable it is, perfect for the Texas summers that are coming.
I'm so glad you said it. I'm so glad you said it.
It obviously makes such a difference, and we also do complimentary tailoring. So we want to make sure that these pieces are for you and they fit you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
I never fit anything quite right, so I'm going to take y'all up on that.
Yes.
Thank you both so much for your
Thank
time
you.
today.
Thank you very
All
much.
right, we appreciate it. Check out all upcoming events, y'all, products, and learn more by heading to parkerandscott.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness. Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness has become known for treating chronic pain and peripheral neuropathy. We're going to learn more today from Dr. Lucas Brown. And Dr. Brown, you say you have the best job in the world.
I honestly feel like I have the best job in the world. Our patients here at Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness are the ones that have really tried everything and nothing's worked for them. And their doctors are kind of scratching their heads and don't have anything left to offer them. And so for those patients, we really want to get their life back.
One of your patients named Joyce, we're going to take a little listen to what she had to say about her experience here at Rosedale.
I came here in seeking help because I had had so many doctors tell me that there was nothing else they could do for me. When I came here to Rosedale and talked to Dr. Lucas, he gave me hope that there was going to be a better life for me over the years. Things changed around here because I can now walk outside. I can walk around in the yard and see the flower beds that Bruce has taken care of, what I used to take care of. And I just feel like I can do more things around the house. I actually fixed a whole meal the other day. Golly, the favorite part for me is just seeing how everybody works together here, and everybody is just so accommodating and caring. Of course, my favorite part is that I do have more feeling in my feet now, and I didn't before, and that's a good thing. I can see improvement. Well, we used to go on one big trip a year. As we got older, we decided, we wanted to do as much as we can while our health still handled it. And that's our goal.
All right, Dr. Brown, why don't you tell me a little bit more about treating Joyce, because you're trying to get her to her dream vacation.
Absolutely. And so Joyce is a perfect example, like I said, of someone who'd really kind of given up hope. All of us here at Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness are really looking forward to the day when she goes to take that dream vacation with her husband, Bruce. She's doing great, and we're really looking forward for her to get out there and take that vacation. My message for everyone out there is don't give up hope. There is most likely a solution for what you're dealing with to help you with your pain, and maybe it's with us, maybe it's not, but don't give up hope.
Dr. Brown, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Call now to schedule your free consultation with Dr. Brown at 512-623-1996. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness. Welcome back, everyone. April is Parkinson's Awareness Month. Today we have Dr. Nina Mosier and Lauren Lewis from Power for Parkinson's to talk to us about their organization and how it supports our community. We're happy to have their time today. Y'all, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you. Okay, Dr. Mosier, we're going to start with you. You're a medical doctor, and you said some people may just want to know what Parkinson's is, a medical definition.
Yeah, well, I like to tell people what Parkinson's is because it's underdiagnosed. So many people have it for a long time before they're diagnosed. So there are many, many symptoms. It affects the whole body, but some of the important symptoms to recognize are tremor, slowness of movement, handwriting can get really small, people's voices get soft, there's constipation, and depression, anxiety, and many other symptoms that affect people with Parkinson's, but those are some of the top, and I think slowness of gait, just slowness of movement overall. So
what's somewhat tricky about that is, anxiety, depression, maybe you just have bad handwriting. Some of these things would be easy to kind of shove off for too long, and maybe a later diagnosis isn't going to work to your benefit, right?
Exactly. So that's why we are really working to raise awareness so people understand what it is, that they go and get the care that they need. They talk to their doctors, they report the symptoms, and then they can go from there, hopefully being diagnosed earlier.
Absolutely. Give me a snapshot, if you wouldn't mind, of what Parkinson's looks like in America, because I was just asking you off camera, diagnoses are increasing. We do have an aging population. So talk to me about what it looks like right now.
Okay, so right now there's estimated to be about 1 million people in the United States living with Parkinson's, 10 million people worldwide, and right here in Texas, about 72,000 people are living with Parkinson's.
Yeah, and once you get that diagnosis, I know how early it is, can really affect, especially if you start doing things to help yourself. and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Might change things around, but my uncle lived with Parkinson's for 15 years, only just passed in the last 2. But it's not necessarily getting diagnosed means it's over tomorrow, right? You can still live a bit of a life with Parkinson's if you catch it early.
Absolutely. And that's exactly why Power for Parkinson's was founded. Power for Parkinson's is a nonprofit organization. We offer free exercise for people with Parkinson's and their caregivers. They can bring a family member. We have 9 locations in the Austin area, and exercise can transform the way people manage their disease. It's like medication for Parkinson's.
Absolutely. Okay, so Lauren, that comes to you, and I want to say Lauren's famous. She is seen globally because you guys broadcast through YouTube. Lots of wonderful workouts all over the world, but this is a grassroots, Austin-based nonprofit, so we want to make sure we give you guys a little love. Talk to us about some of the resources that you offer for exercise.
So we offer here in Austin 11 classes a week at 9 locations, to include a ping pong class, which is wonderful for people with Parkinson's, and a Spanish class. We also offer monthly events. So we include not just exercise, but we include socialization, which could be a huge problem for people with Parkinson's. And we offer monthly support groups.
Yeah.
Also, where we separate men, women, and caregivers.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that you are attending to the caregivers as well, because it is a life-changing diagnosis.
Yeah, it's not just the family, it's or the person, it's the family, their friends, their community.
Absolutely.
Everyone's affected.
Yeah. Okay. So talk to us. You do both the online and the in-person classes. You brought a little demo for us today of something. You actually told me it's kind of hard to get it right.
It is.
So this is how you know it's working with the brain, which is really great.
Okay, so we use a ball. The ball is not used for bouncing or as a ball would be. We use a lot of different props to help you see where you are in space, because spatial, your range of motion is very affected, can be affected by Parkinson's. So what we would start off with a pattern to work your brain and to work your mind. So we're looking for a full extension of that arm all the way out to the side, then bring it in, a full extension of your arm all the way up, then we'll go to the other side, full extension, and here's where the cognitive comes in, front. Okay, once we learn that pattern, out, in, up, down, out, in, front, back. Once we learn that, then we go to the left side and we add the left side. Out, in, up, down, out, in, front, back. And then we put that together.
Oh my goodness.
And then it gets really fun, because then we add the opposite leg, and the opposite leg is important.
Oh my goodness.
Because Parkinson's affects people's ability to move contralaterally, using opposites. And if you're not using your right arm, left leg, and vice versa, when you're walking, then you're less balanced and you're taking shorter strides. So we would be going out, in, up, switch, out, in, front, back. And of course, and that's just one part. Then we would be doing much more leg and, addressing all these different symptoms of Parkinson's.
That is incredible. So it's symptom focused specifically for people with Parkinson's. I think that's absolutely incredible. We're actually out of time today, Dr. Mosier, so I want to ask, how can we support y'all?
Well, we're a nonprofit, so of course, we always are accepting donations, but we also need volunteers, and people can find us on our website at powerforparkinsons.org, and just to get involved, and also to just share awareness about Parkinson's. If there's someone you suspect,
absolutely
encourage them to get help and come visit us.
From the doctor. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. Try out their free online and in-person fitness classes today. Learn more at powerforparkinsons.org. We have a lot of fun here on Studio 512. If you missed any of our great segments, be sure to check out our website, where we like to post the fun things we do. Our feed covers content like arts and entertainment, food and drink, fashion and beauty, home and garden, stuff for kids and pets, as well as information from area experts. In addition, you can check out web-exclusive content that you can only find on Studio512TV.com. We also love to post behind-the-scenes funny moments, outfit inspirations, and more on social media. Find us by searching for Studio 512 on your favorite platform. You don't want to miss a single post. Be sure to follow us, check out our website, and watch us every weekday at 11 a.m. right here on CW Austin. This segment is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, we have a birthday every single year, and I think it's on that day that you really start thinking, oh no, the time is passing. But that may not necessarily be the reason that you're looking a little bit older when you take a little peek in the mirror. It's a virtual world. We're just seeing a whole lot more of ourselves nowadays. And nobody knows that better than our friend Scott DeFalco, who's going to tell us a little bit more about Plexiderm this morning. Scott, hello.
Rosie, great to be with you. Yeah, those birthdays, they seem to come quicker every year. The number goes up, and people have the misconception that just because they're getting older, or maybe that they have too many wrinkles, that they can't deal with them. And that's just not true. With Plexiderm's new rapid reduction serum, we're going to reduce the appearance of all the key signs of aging in less than 10 minutes, Rosie. It is the in the moment, I need results now product, and it's completely topical. That's why people love it, but we're going to jump right into the before and after pictures so people can see how effective this product will be.
Absolutely. In fact, this is one of my favorite things to do is when you're on Amazon or something like that, I want to see the before and afters. So this is going to be one of my favorite versions.
The proof isn't in the pudding, it's in the pictures.
It's in the pictures. Okay, we got Laura, we got Penny, we got Rose.
Three lovely ladies right here that are dealing with issues, especially around the mouth. You can see it with Penny, and you can imagine how she felt after she put Plexiderm's rapid reduction serum on. I mean, it's a dramatic improvement, and to see it on your screen is pretty amazing, but to be there and witness it in person like I was, Rosie, it's mind-blowing. The people feel so much better about themselves, and all they do is put a small amount on that problem area, wait 10 minutes, and they're seeing the results you're seeing on the screen.
Absolutely. It's incredible that that's not retouched. It's incredible that we're just talking product photos. It's crazy stuff. Let's talk about Maria, Rita, Samantha.
This is actually my favorite montage, Rosie, because the reason why people originally turned to Plexiderm was for the three-dimensional bag. Now, these are three different ladies in three completely different age groups, spanning about 25 years. They have the dark circles, they have the under eye bags, but it didn't matter how old or young they were or the issues that they had. You can see what Plexiderm did for them. It completely got rid of the dark circles and the under eye bag. So people can get these issues at any age, really, even in their 20s, depending on genetics, lifestyle choices. Maybe they have allergies, didn't get enough sleep, but it does not matter with Plexiderm. It does not discriminate. We take care of all age groups for men and women.
I'm glad you brought up men as well, because our next montage includes Mona, Carol, and now we've got a man in the mix. We've got Don.
My guy, Don, I love Don, and he had the forehead lines that he was dealing with, the deep set forehead lines, Mona with the under eye bags, and Carol with the laugh lines around her eyes and those crow's feet. I want to talk to the guys right now, Rosie, because there's a misconception out there, again, for the men that, they can't get female products, or, that they shouldn't use them and this and that. That is out the window, fellas. It's okay for you to take care of yourself and look better. And for that, you're going to want to use products like this, or what people normally refer to as women's products. They're not just for women. They're for everybody. The men make up a big part of our fan base with Plexiderm, because with our new serum, it goes on clear. So there's no chalky white residue, so men can put it on. It's like a moisturizer. It goes right into your skin. So that's one of the reasons why men love it. And for the females out there, the number one question I get, the number one question I get is, do you have any free samples? And the second question I get is, does this work with makeup? And again, it works great with makeup because it goes on clear. So ladies, if you're watching right now, put Plexiderm on a clean, dry face, wait 10 minutes, then use oil-free makeup as normal. I want to stress that, because anything that has oil in it will counteract the effectiveness of Plexiderm. So put on oil-free makeup, and you're going to get up to 10 hours with the results, Rosie. That's another thing people love about this product.
Amazing. Okay, our last little set here, Ellen, Robin, Jill.
These are three different ladies again. This is a perfect example of how Plexiderm's new serum is working on all the key signs of aging. They had more than one issue they were dealing with. So it's not just the under eye bag. Again, it's the forehead lines, it's the crow's feet, it's those pesky laugh lines around your mouth, and also a real underappreciated part of your body that with aging is an issue, Rosie, loose skin under your neck. That's a big one. And the reason why this serum is so effective is because we've added peptides and collagen. to the formula. So we're talking moisture in your skin. We're talking firmness. That's why you're seeing that nice, youthful, glowing look in the before and afters. And again, that's why this product is lasting so long, up to 10 hours with the results. As I stated earlier, that's because of the collagen we put in the new formula.
Let's talk about other reasons why Plexiderm has such a huge fan base.
Number one, for me, or at least from what I've heard, completely topical. No painful injections or expensive doctor visits. People don't have to go through that. You know, there's three things in life I'm afraid of, Rosie. Number one is sharks. Number two are snakes. Number three are needles. So when you look online and they say, oh, you can do minimally invasive procedures. Anything that involves putting a needle into my face is majorly invasive. So the fact that we don't have to do that with this product is the number one thing people love about it the most. The fact that it works so quickly and the fact that it lasts so long. That's really what's differentiating this product.
Not only that, you guys always try to make it special. You have something special going on right now.
This is our biggest discount ever. So this is the Plexiderm 6 application trial pack. Okay, I'm holding it in my hand right here. You can see the 6 applications. So right now, Rosie, this is $14.95. plus free shipping with a 30-day money-back guarantee from the day you receive it. But trust me, you're not going to need to use that. You're going to love this product. We also, if you want to just dive into getting a full bottle, we have 50% off a full bottle of Plexiderm, or maybe if you've been a user before and want to start up again. It's really 2 different options that are great. But this trial pack, if you just want to try it to see how effective it'll be for you, it's very affordable. Again, $14.95 plus free shipping. The only way to get that deal is to call that 1-800 number that's right there on your screen. That's 1-800-727-6719. You are a phone call away from forgetting about the number on your birthday. You're going to look 10 to 20 years younger in just 10 minutes.
Makes it easy to say yes, Scott. We always appreciate your time and your charisma. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great to be with you as always, Rosie.
You can try Plexiderm today for just $14.95 with no automatic shipping by visiting plexidermtrial.com or by calling 1-800-727-6719. You will also receive free shipping by ordering right now. Again, go to plexidermtrial.com or call 1-800-727-6719. This segment is sponsored by Plexiderm. Content segments during Studio 512 were paid for by William Chris Vineyards, Playwise Partners, Plexiderm, and ZipRecruiter. Hey, we are happy to be able to offer you some help if you're out there searching for jobs. KXAN has partnered with ZipRecruiter to help you find thousands of job openings in Austin and around the country. Just go to kxan.com/jobs where you can search thousands of new postings every single day. Check it out right now and get started on the path to your next career.